And we have our first semifinals of the night. I believe the upper semis is already underway. You can check out some of the other streams if you want to tune into that. I believe Pig is casting that, Steadfast, some of the other English streamers, but we know where we want to be. We want to follow our boy, my son. Oh. And spawning in the top right hand corner of Ancient Cistern, we have the South Korean Terran player representing Shopify Rebellion. It is ByuN. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern, we have his opponent, the American Terran representing Platinum Heroes, the ex-CranKy Duckling. It is Vindicta. Oh boy, only 2 series left. We're nearing the end of the broadcast. We have this semifinals, and then we have the grand finals after this as well. Here we go. And ByuN, already spicing things up here, is going for a 2 racks opener. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we're going to be spicing things up already. Being quite aggressive here. This isn't as aggressive as, say, a proxy 2 racks, for example. But this can catch Vindicta unawares here. There's going to be a couple of moments, a couple of periods where ByuN will have a Reaper advantage, and he's going to be looking to snowball over the defenses of Vindicta. Oh boy, so this is going to get real intense real quick. Before that happens, we do have a double gas opener from both players. No one is being greedy here. You know, we do expect hyper aggression from everyone. Just have to respond in the Discord. But here we go. The Reapers are going to be making their way across the map. ByuN is also going to be delaying his own CC a little bit longer, going for a factory as well. Likewise, we can say the same for Vindicta, but he will have a faster natural base on the way. ByuN is going to be looking to punish that, though. Again, here we go. 2 Reapers are zooming across the map, and we have another 2 behind that. Boy, here we go. ByuN just going to be waiting for a moment here. Actually turning back around. He hasn't seen anything. He hasn't scattered anything. There we go. He's just going to be consolidating his forces. And we're about to have 3. We're about to have 4, 5, 6. We just... more Reapers and more Hellions. And here we go. ByuN, he dives on top of the ramp. He takes down both Reapers immediately, but will lose 1, 2 of his own. We trade 2 Reapers for 2 Reapers. But ByuN wants that Hellion. Up, up, up. Oh, and he will not get it. Vindicta barely holds on, is going to be able to get the repair going as well. His CC is under threat. The building SCV, oh, is going to barely RNG to the other side of that building. Is going to hold on to it. So far, the defense from Vindicta is good. Will it continue to be good? Because, mate, we're not stopping. We have more Hellions and more Reapers coming out from ByuN. Vindicta does have a defensive mine, but it is here in the main, not at the natural. Is going to be covering that Reaper Cliff. I think the Reaper Cliff's over here, actually, but... regardless, here we go. ByuN is going to be looking to push in once again, and Vindicta doesn't have much to defend. He only has a single Reaper and 1 Hellion. Cyclone is on the way, but it's not ready yet, and ByuN is just going to dive on in. Oh, Vindicta was just not anticipating this, and he's going to lose a lot of SCVs. Oof. Ay, ay, ay. 6 SCVs go down. And with that, ByuN is going to take an economic lead. He may have his CC a little bit later, so he doesn't have as much mule production, but regardless, he has the worker advantage. He has the map control. He's still got those Reapers left over. And he's going to be going into a drop. The aggression does not stop for ByuN. Medevac is on the way. Medevac is on the way, as well as those vanilla Marines. And yeah, we're just going to be going across the map with everything we have. Now, after the opener, Vindicta is already being set up defensively. You know, we don't have medevacs on the way. We have Vikings on the way instead. We have tank production continuing. We have Stim on the way. Actually in the middle of moving out. Oh, this could get a little bit awkward. Thankfully, he's forced to siege up because we have a medevac making its way into the main base, and Vindicta needs some units here to defend. Oh, he is still committing to his move out. The drop slips into the main. And Vindicta has to make a choice here. He has a couple of reinforcements coming out. He will have a tank back at home. He doesn't want to turn around. He is committed. The boys are being pulled. A Hellion and a tank are going to be able to defend, but not without losing a couple of workers. At the same time, in comes the Cyclone. In comes the Reapers as well. Everything is on fire. Every base is on fire here for ByuN. And for Vindicta. God, these Terran players. Oof. Vindicta will eventually clean up, but here we go. He's committed to this push. He has one disable, but there are two tanks. Oh boy, the boys are being pulled as well. The tank on the high ground is gonna go down. Good trade for Vindicta, but he needs to deal some economic damage. He has to kill some workers here and now. The Viking does land. The tanks are falling. SCVs are getting picked off. But nowhere near as many as what Vindicta lost. Vindicta still behind at 12 SCVs. We have a third CC on the way. It is something. It is a way to come back. But ByuN is looking to take his own third CC on location. He has the high ground. He has the tank positioning. He has Stim. And Vindicta, he just can't really push in. I appreciate it. He's going for some potentially Viking harass. Army is rotating over to the right-hand side. Oh no, he drops the Viking, but there were Marines in position. Oh, the Viking goes down. And there just isn't a lot here. ByuN is going to be able to collapse on this tank. GG gets called, and ByuN takes game number 1. GG. Vámonos, vámonos. And as a reminder, this is a best of 3. We're just letting them know what's going on. And it looks like the upper semifinals has ended because every caster is filing on in. We're all getting into this TvT, and I guess that means we should refresh the bracket and figure out what happened between MaxPax and Gumiho. I think historically Gumiho has a lead over MaxPax, but is that going to be the case this week? The ESL bracket has not been updated. Ay, ay, ay. Hopefully it does get updated soon. We can figure out what is going on. What about the Wikipedia page? Oh, they went to the ace match. Damn, they went all the way into game number 3. But who took it in the end? I wonder. As we're getting into this series, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Dragon Scales in game number 2 with a 1-0 lead, we have the South Korean Terran player representing Shopify Rebellion. It is ByuN. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Dragon Scales, we have his opponents. We have the American Terran representing Platinum Heroes. It is Vindicta. ByuN, in the end, excelling with his aggression last game with the 2 racks opener. Vindicta looking to be aggressive a little bit himself, and I say a little bit because there is only 1 SCV out on the map. Vindicta is only going to be committing to a single racks. So it's a way to get a bit of a snowball effect with your first Reaper, because your second Reaper is going to reinforce very quickly as well. But we can transition behind this. It's not overly committed. It's just designed to snowball a little bit early on and get a bit of an early lead. So we'll see if Vindicta can pull that off. Of course, it's a little bit risky because your initial production building is out on the map and it's exposed and it's going to have to fly back home. Oh my god, as ByuN once again, he's going for the 2 racks opener. He likes it, Bobby. He likes it. If you remember a couple of days ago, ByuN, he did nothing but 2 racks openers against Dark in TvZs. Not just Dark, against all Zerg players. And here in TvTs, 2 racks. That's all we have. That's all we know. That's all we are. Meanwhile, I did just get confirmation. Looks like MaxPax took down Gumiho 2-1. And MaxPax is waiting in the grand finals for the winner of this series. Oh my god, I made an assumption. I thought it was just going to be a proxy Reaper. But no, we're going into a proxy Marauder. Concussive Shells is on the way. I don't think this is good. This is going to get really weird. The reason why it's going to get weird is because we're going to have an influx of Reapers and Hellions zooming across the map. And we're not going to have much at home to defend. We're going to have a Hellion. Maybe 2 Hellions. We're going to have 1 Hellion to defend. And things are going to get really chaotic. Like, the Marauders won't be able to turn around to defend. They're going to have to commit to an attack. And I mean, I guess Marauders do trade well against Reapers and Hellions. I guess they do. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I don't know how this plays out. Oh, here we go. Reapers do show up across the map. Nothing here to defend. Only SCVs. ByuN realizes that there's a proxy, and he does respond. He respects it. He could be killing workers right now, but no, he turns around instead. Marauders have been revealed, and ByuN is racing back home. Oh, we have a bunker on the way, but the bunker is going to be denied. The Marauders are going to take down that depot, though. That will supply block ByuN, but he's still going to have a lot of units. I think we have enough to dive on these Marauders. And then we go, the Hellion comes out as well. The first Marauder gets focused down. The second Marauder is going to get focused down. We only have 1 left. That's what I mean. We just have so many units available for ByuN. It all gets cleaned up. Oof. From here, ByuN is expanding here on location. ByuN has the map control. We do have more Marauders, though, being produced. Vindicta, he wants to commit. He wants to keep on going. Nice target firing from ByuN. He takes down the Hellion, takes down the Marauder, and he can camp the production from here. Ay. Vindicta, he gambled a little bit. I'm sure he was hoping that ByuN wouldn't go for a 2 racks opener. But alas, ByuN did. And Vindicta has to expand back at home. Got a 1-1-1 follow-up. With the factory, with the starport. We have a Cyclone on the way to be safe. But ByuN is going to make Vindicta's life so difficult when it comes to expanding and taking the natural. Like, he's going to just have such a hard time taking the space. ByuN already here to deny him. And Vindicta he just relands. He's just making more Marauders. Let's go. What a chat. 1 Reaper goes down, but we get a full scout off as well. Medevac drop is on the way. And we'll see how this plays out. I'm curious. Oh, ByuN doesn't recheck. The Marauders, they're alive, Bobby. They're alive. They're slowly banking up. Vindicta, his army supply is pretty comparable. He's waiting for his tank, so he's going to go across the map with a tank, a Cyclone, a Medevac, a Liberator, and some Marauders. A bit of a kitchen sink build. What will ByuN have to defend, though? That's the question. Oh, he's gonna get spotted. I mean, ByuN's going for his own drop. The 2 ships pass in the night. And ByuN is slipping on in. What do we have at home to defend? We have nothing. We have a Liberator. 1 Liberator to defend. Oh boy, Vindicta forced to pull the boys. Across the map, we have 2 Cyclones and some Marines. The drop comes in. And the tank will siege. Oh no, the SCVs! No! The SCVs are going to get a citizen's arrest. They're going to be able to surround everything, but the Medevac is going to be keeping these Reapers alive a little bit longer. Meanwhile, across the map, the tank has to try to reposition. The ramp is under control of Vindicta. Oh, but the lock-on. Oh, hot pickup. Cancel the lock-on. Liberator looking to try to get in range. Oh my god. 1 Cyclone of ByuN's goes down. Across the map, the control is too good. Every SCV has fallen. Vindicta has to end the game with what he has, and I don't think he can. ByuN, he can just keep producing. He can just keep making more tanks, more Vikings, more of everything. Oof. Nice target firing. Those Marauders get a tank. They get a Cyclone. Efficient trades from Vindicta, but he doesn't have anything left. GG gets called. ByuN takes the series 2-0. GG, well played. ByuN, of course, coming in as the favorites, of course, but Vindicta tried to turn the tables a little bit, tried to be the aggressor. Unfortunately, he rolled the dice and he gambled a little bit wrong, just because ByuN's own opener was incredibly aggressive and he had so many units to begin with. GG, well played. ByuN takes the series and will be advancing on to the grand finals, where we are going to open up some predictions. Let's go.